Hello my amazing friends, and welcome to another video that is part of our mindset series. My name is Lia and it is such a pleasure to be here. Today's topic is such an exciting one. It is the topic of an entrepreneurial mindset. We hear this word entrepreneur all the time nowadays, and a lot of the time it refers to people that are either starting a business, are thinking about starting a business, or have a business or multiple businesses. But there is a step back with an entrepreneurial mindset, because not all of us are starting our own businesses or have our own businesses. Some of us work in a corporate job. Some of us are stay-at-home parents with our children. Some of us are doing a mixture of things. Some of us are in school, getting ready to start our careers. So how does an entrepreneurial mindset affect or fit in with all of us? Well, this, for me, is what an entrepreneur really is. It is someone that can look and looks at different things in the world, and they see opportunities, they see possibilities, and they see something slightly different to what every other person sees. Now, that means that entrepreneur mindset is not only about starting or having a business. You could be a stay-at-home parent that sees an opportunity to show their kids something different, or to show them the possibilities of a new game or an activity or something that you can do as a family together. You could be in school studying, or at college studying to further yourself so that you can take your career to your next level or get into the career of your dreams. And you might recognize something about yourself that you can take yourself to the next level. And that means that you then differentiate yourself between you and all the other candidates. That is an entrepreneurial mindset. That is looking outside of the box, thinking outside of the box, and looking at different ways and possibilities that we can live our lives in a way that will really benefit us. And when something really benefits us, in turn, because we are living at our next level, this then benefits so many other people's lives that you may not necessarily know, but you are touching someone else. So, what do I suggest for you if you've realized that you do think of things slightly differently, but you also question yourself a lot of the time going, but I feel and think like this, and no one else around me feels the same way or can see things the way I see things? Well, for that, I applaud you, because that is the true entrepreneurial spirit. That is entrepreneurship at its best. And if you are that person that has multiple businesses, or is thinking of starting a business, or is at that initial stage of starting your business and creating different processes, creating courses, creating content, it doesn't matter what you are doing. It doesn't matter what industry you're in, and it doesn't matter who you are going to target and share this with. What matters is that you are seeing the world in a different way, and you are taking ownership of this, and you are creating something that is going to help other people. This is something so brilliant in this world, when so many people are so scared to think outside the square. They're so scared to voice their opinion and have a different opinion of other people. because it means when you put your hand up and do something different or say something different or feel something different, you are open to criticism. You're open to people laughing at you and talking about you behind your back and thinking that you're a bit different or a bit crazy because you're not doing the same as what everyone else is doing. This is how I felt for most of my life. I am definitely an entrepreneur at heart. I love business. I love creating different things. I love spending my weekends doing this, creating videos that I can share with you on different ways to think and feel and see the world, and that it is okay, that our mindset is so much more than we could ever imagine, and that you're amazing for being here listening to this. I love starting businesses, but with that comes being vulnerable. With that comes having people talking about you. And I was in that space when I started one of my first businesses years ago. I used to own a dance studio, as I might have told you in one of my previous videos. And when I started that dance studio, I had been teaching dance classes for many years for someone else. But when I decided to set up my own physical dance studio and teach weekly classes and give up my day job for a while as a flight attendant and purely focus on the business, I actually lost a whole group of friends. My entire group of friends, I lost them. They laughed at me to my face. They criticized me, saying and thinking that I was too big for my boots to be starting a dance studio. And I got laughed at by most people. But I had that dance studio for 10 years. I taught classes at the studio. I taught classes overseas. I've performed all over the world. And the biggest lesson that I got from that is to listen to myself, to follow my heart and my dreams, to listen to the voice in my head, and to not focus on the naysayers, the people that put you down, the comments that are made, the trolls, the people that laugh at you. They are always going to laugh at you. I've still got people laughing at me behind my back. My business now, I have the most amazing business, which I love dearly. So I coach people who are either starting or running businesses. But on the other side of that, I have continued to be a flight attendant for years. I'm actually a private jet flight attendant where I fly multimillionaires and billionaires around the world in private jets. And I also organize luxury travel for people. Luxury, once again, not being about the dollar signs, but it is about luxury to each person, which is different. And even the other day, with my entrepreneurial mindset, there was something that I had wanted to do for years, and I have been so scared to do it because I was worried about what other people would think and about people laughing at me. And that is to start an Instagram page that is dedicated to luxury travel and all things luxury within travel, airlines, hotels, and accessories, but at a point that is affordable to anyone. This is something that I, with all the voices and noise and everything going on in my own mind, after having had businesses that have been so successful for so many years, I still had that fear inside myself. So 2 weeks ago, I started my Instagram page. It is at The Lady Traveller. And for me, it is so exciting because my entrepreneurial mindset was the whole thing of, even if you've been doing something for so many years, there are still things that each of us fears, and that is okay. And I think that's the whole point of the entrepreneurial mindset, that you can see something that the world or your community or your family needs differently. You can look outside of your box and see the possibilities, see opportunities, and see things that will light you up. And you actually take action on it, no matter how scary it is. So I know that some of you may be laughing, going, Lia, I can't believe that you had such a fear of setting up an Instagram page. Well, yes, I'm a human being as well. And I wanted to show you that that is something that freaked me out for so long. I was so scared that people would laugh at me and talk about me behind my back. Who is this person for having the Lady Traveller Instagram page, and for sharing different ways of having luxury? It can be luxury at the high end or luxury at a lesser end, and it doesn't matter. So once I set that up, once I did my first post, and I was mortified. And then I pushed myself to do the next post and the next one and the next one. And all I can say is, I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying sharing my travel experiences because I've done that for so many years. I am a lifetime traveler. I've actually lived in India for many years. I have actually just a couple of weeks ago been to India on holidays, and I took my 2-year-old daughter there, and it's her 3rd trip to India, and she just loves it. And I want that for her as well, to be the type of person that sees the world and sees all the opportunities that are around us. And above all, the biggest thing of an entrepreneurial mindset is to never give up. Just like me, just like all of my crazy, sometimes silly fears, I still didn't give up. I still don't give up. For example, I am not the most tech-savvy person, and I have been wanting to do or to start a blog for my travels, and that has ads on it. I have no idea how to do that, but that isn't stopping me. I spent last night, a Saturday night, on Googling how can I add ads to my blogs, so that creates revenue, that creates another income stream, that is building up my entrepreneurship. I still haven't got there as yet, but I have no doubts that I will get there, because number one, I choose to look at things and see opportunities and possibilities and see growth within myself. And that in turn, when I put out something, when I create content, it's going to help someone else and another person to become the best version of themselves. Because when they see my content, they're going to start coming up with ideas for themselves. They're going to look at their own travels. They're going to look at their own mindset and see their own possibilities. And number two, I am never going to give up. This is part of my journey as a human being and as an entrepreneur. And this is the entrepreneurial mindset. So, for you for today, after you turn off this video, if you have something, an idea, a thought, something for your career, for your studies, a possibility for your family, or something different for your business, I say go for it. Who cares if it doesn't work out? Because what does it doesn't work out mean anyway? If you've tried it, if you've put yourself out there, you didn't fail, you succeeded. So that is the entrepreneurial mindset. Have an amazing day and rest of your week, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Any questions at all, please let me know. Bye.